We're big believers that there's a need for coaches to continue to educate themselves, that they should be on really a lifelong path of learning if they want to become really good coaches and want to develop really good players. For too long and for too many coaches in this country, they've acted the way you do when you get your driver's license. They get their coaching license and then they think they're done and they know it all. And actually, that's just the beginning. This program is intended to share information on how it's done by what is arguably the best player development system in the world, and that's the system of the clubs in La Liga in cooperation with the Spanish Federation.
Our partnership with La Liga is a huge part of our efforts to improve coaching education and coaching development in this country. We're learning from some of the best educators across the world, people that have been recognized in Spain with La Liga clubs, with the Federation, and across the world for their ability to help people develop players faster and more efficiently. So to be able to bring these people to cities all across the United States, we think there'll be a huge change. It'll take time. It's not something that's going to happen immediately, but there will be a huge change in the quality of players that are coming out of our organization and hopefully that are ultimately representing our country in the long term.
We are very interested in to develop soccer in USA and to do these kinds of course to try to develop the level of the coaches in USA is the first step. No? I think there are a lot of kids that they love to play soccer. We hope in the future also to improve the level of the course and to try to encourage more people to participate in this kind of course.
For me, it has been really interesting experience. I have learned a lot about US soccer. We have been able to teach them another way to understanding the soccer. We have arrived here with one methodology, with one informatic tool who implements the methodology to give them, but we have come here to show the methodology and to show the level of the guys. All the exercise we have done, all the session we have done, we changed, taking into account the things that we show with the guys. And for that, I think that has changed their mind, because we show them what kind of players they have, what are the things that the players must to change. And we change the conduct of the guys with the variants of the exercise. And the coaches show that the change was doing in the moment, not in 2 days, not in 2 years, in the moment. So they are really happy. I think they are really happy and surprised because we arrived with one methodology that really has success and that really can be applied with US soccer players.
What we want them to do is begin to think about their job based on these principles, to organize their thinking in a way and recognize that the development of players is a process and there has to be a progression.
I see that the coaches, they are very interested in to learn. It is the most important. The job that Gary and Hugo is doing is amazing.
So he recognizes that there's things we need to do better, and he is available to help us try to understand what those things are. I think it's a phenomenal statement of La Liga's seriousness that they hired Raul to be their US country manager and that he's now going to be involved with us in our Players First programs.
This is a big project. We want to change the way parents evaluate the experience of their kids. We want to change the way that coaches educate and teach players, and ultimately we want to change the way that players experience the game. So I think in 1 year we've made a lot of big steps. It's going to take time, but we're excited about what we've seen and we're excited about the future.
Hello, this is Dr. Dave Mishra, founder of Sideline Sports Doc and orthopedic surgeon at Stanford University. We're grateful to U.S. Club Soccer and their inclusion of our safety education course in their pass card requirement process. I'd like to tell you a little bit about our course and how to use our program. First of all, we know that you care about keeping your young players healthy and active, and you know that it's important to have a basic knowledge about injury recognition. Second, we know that you're really busy. So we've built our content specifically with the busy coach in mind. The material was produced and thoroughly vetted by many national-class orthopedic surgeons and other team physicians with significant experience, from the youngest athletes through world-class professionals. We're also parents of young athletes and coaches ourselves. Thousands of youth sport coaches have used our program. It's simple, it's effective, and it works. Let me explain how you use our program. First off, no one is being forced to view all the videos. We actually give you several ways to learn the material, and we also recognize that some of you may be highly experienced in injury recognition already. Having said that, there are 3 things that you must do and a few things that we definitely like you to do. Based on our experience and in working with U.S. club soccer, we've identified 6 topic areas of key importance for you. You'll need to answer some brief quiz questions on each topic area. No need to worry though. Everything that you need to know will be taught to you in an easy to understand way. Here are the 3 things that you must do. The first thing is that you need to answer the brief quiz questions after you've learned the material, and that will allow you to receive your certificate of completion. Second, you'll be emailed a confirmation number on completion of the quiz, and you'll need to use this confirmation number as part of U.S. Club Soccer's background check process. And finally, you'll be asked to acknowledge that you viewed the U.S. Soccer Federation's video, which is included in our course. And now for a few things that we'd really like you to do. Most of all, we'd really like you to learn the material. We truly believe that by participating in this course that you'll be a better trained and more confident coach when it comes to the on-field evaluation of injuries. Coaches have told us over the years that they want several ways to learn the material that fits into their learning style and also into their busy schedules. We're giving you 3 ways to learn the material, either online with videos, or through an audio MP3, or for those of you who still actually read, you can download a PDF. Honestly, there aren't too many other ways to learn things. Whichever way you choose to learn the material, you still need to go online to take the quiz. The most effective way to learn, in our opinion, is through the online video, because you'll also get some great supplemental material from some terrific soccer team doctors like Dr. Bert Mandelbaum, the longtime national team physician from Santa Monica, California, and member of FIFA's F-Mark committee, and Dr. Jeff Mianis, head team physician at Northwestern University and team physician for the Chicago Fire. The most time-efficient way to learn is by listening to the audio MP3 set. You listen to a chapter a day, about 10 minutes a day, and you're done in about a week. Beyond the core injury topics, you'll also have 15 other injury topics that you can read about or listen to. Our goal at Sideline Sports Doc is to teach you how to do basic but essential on-field injury recognition. Our key area of emphasis is on teaching you a consistent and reproducible method of evaluating an injury that we call the SAFE method. It's modeled after basic principles used by every team doctor in America, and you can use it for boys and girls, any age group, any sport, and pretty much any injury situation. Sideline Sports Doc is not going to teach you how to diagnose and provide the final treatment for an injury. You're not going to be trained like a certified athletic trainer or a physician. You should leave diagnosis and treatment to the professionals. In fact, the less that you try to act like a trained professional, the safer you'll be. We're confident that if you use our principles, you'll be able to improve on your sideline injury recognition, keep your players healthier, and most of all, contribute positively to the lives of the young athletes you coach. So let's get started. I'm Dr. Dave Mishra with Sideline Sports Doc. Thanks for listening.